Welcome, everyone, to Beaver Stadium, nestled in Bucolic State College and home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, and one of the loudest, most passionate crowds you'll find anywhere in college football. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team who is rested and ready, coming off a bye, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Buckeyes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Offense set on first down. Running behind that left side. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way where you accomplishing your goals of winning.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it, he has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know, he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma mater.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. Surging forward on the sneak.
That's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Quarterback will audible.
Dino.
Trying to find his man on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he might be known for one pitch, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
Really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast. Win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, the players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning the Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
And the Nittany Lions are on the move.
Clear. Arrow. Tuna.
He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Not even nobody's close. And he strides his way into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Nash. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. He's going to go for a big one. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize the moment.
They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
They've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know they've been coming into this game this time. They want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He wants to throw. Gets rid of it. He's got his man. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The passing game continues to be prolific, and as much as Ohio State has been built on toughness, they've been built recently on the efficient passing game.
I mean, so many good quarterbacks, and you know you're going to get great play calling, great offensive design. Ohio State offenses, every year, the names change, but the production continues to be the same.
And that is how you stop the jet sweep if you're on defense. You get penetration up front. Yeah, they're going to try to outflank you, but they can't do anything about it if you got dudes up front winning one-on-one.
On the double.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass, it's Wall. Safe completion on the screen. After 35, he's got more. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen, making an easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
So no room to run there. You wonder after that loss on first down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on the...
And into the end zone. And he waltzes into the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, what a luxury to be able to call a design run to your quarterback and basically let him be a tailback and let him run it in for you. It makes the offense and everything else around you stronger. This QB's just got some good wheels.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of players, you get worn out, you need a chance to get decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen, and now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football, because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down.
Get set, get set.
He's going to pass. Coming after it. And he was hit just
they've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
On the set.
After the misfire, now on second down.
Let's go!
Leaves it with the running back. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
The D thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44.
Here we go!
Hand off from the shotgun. That'll get the job done and move the chains and then mark the ball to 45. First down to start the drive after the break. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Okay, ready?
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Denver. Pound 55 weak.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Makes his connection. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Glass half full, glass half empty, guys. Obviously great, they got a completion.
On the ready?
That over incompletions or interceptions. Glass half empty. Leaving up 3rd down, a bit more manageable, but not much.
Gringo! Gringo!
They'll immediately call timeout. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here.
Moves!
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On third down, he drops the throw. Oh, what a grab by the defense. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense is not moving. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense probably has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Fires to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. The DBs will back off a bit. Quick release on the RPO.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down.
3:25.
Give to the running back. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
You know, the field's about 53 yards wide. Got to kick it between those 53 yards, or else the drive will start on the 40.
Got it.
The offense set for a 1st down play.
Lasso. Lasso.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just
Ready
that.
up.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4.
Jackrabbit. Now.
Wide receiver shows motion. Rides to the back. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On the set.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46.
Slab. Flex, flex, flex.
Quarterback checking the play. From the gun on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the 1st down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
In blue.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Finds it out of the backfield. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Samuel. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. to their running back, but the defense, they were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half.
On the ready.
Second down coming up.
Cricket. Hornet.
He's looking to throw. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Got room on the return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding.
On the double.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down.
Easy.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator to pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Looking for a man. It's Wall. The throw. He's got his man. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal.
Second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
The cornerback wasn't fooled that time. He was squatting on the out route. Because of that, he was able to transition, break on the ball, and knock it away.
Defense rolls up. Defense home in on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. That throwing catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Got it. So loud it's rattling your fillings on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back in time.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they got everybody trying to swipe at the football. And the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Got his man in the... He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done. They pick up the first down on the throwing catch. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He's got an open man. Put it right on him. Sweet. Good pick up, and they'll move the chains for the first down. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Looking to go up top on first down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Lost the throw on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Our guys roll that offense back out there. Trying to set the tone with the run. Got room at the 35. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead. But you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in the second half.
You're absolutely right here. And I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
You got to be able to know what play to call. The line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive lead, making your situation really good.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push-up. So there was nowhere for my running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on it.
Better find the earplug. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
He's back to throw on second down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Wants to return it. He's got great speed. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on there. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession again. The offense is going.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second and long from the 21. And Ohio State makes a ton of highlights with the big pass plays, but this defense has turned in its share over the years, too.
So many guys that we can go back. The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. Just recently, the guys that they put their hand in the dirt and they go make things happen, get after quarterbacks like you see right here.
Go. Terrier. Lion.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Power football with the run. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts it down.
This is so nice to know you can start off on first down, positive points. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good set.
Reads it, fires complete. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down.
Ready, break.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box and more guys to the football and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
Quick strike complete. Makes the grab and he's dragged down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Now facing a third and long. To throw, it's Wall. He's going for it all. And the ball is picked off. Got some room to run. He's inside the ball. And he showed off the wheels after using the hands on the pick, and he gets it down to the 34-yard line.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Motion from the offense.
6-9-1. Get it. Hornet.
They're going to ride this running back. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond this week?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was... That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
First down here for the offense. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He makes the connection.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. You see that jump coming across the field. How about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low. He has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
near the 6. It's Rowe. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the ball.
The give on the inside. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. First down to start the drive after the break.
Here we go.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gun or I can throw it and just spread me out and make me defend so many things.
He's loose. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the stomping has commenced. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot here lately.
Really nice pickup there as they head out to the 44 with the first down. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading in.
He hurls one deep down the left side. He got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State.
Nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like they're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find something that they go to. And this offense is struggling. They're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over. They'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Okay,
Here
ready?
comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25.
42 spike.
Might as well give it to him again. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover.
Ready,
Looking
set.
for a productive play on first down.
29 Philly.
Wide out in
29
motion.
Philly.
He leaves it with the back. Fighting off the defender. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
The Buckeyes line it up with a 1st and goal.
25.
Now on the option.
take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now.
Lasso! Lasso!
Quarterback checking off. He'll start this drive firing. Throws to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Looking for more room. Oh, that was a terrific return as he takes it to the 9.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
In situations like this, offensively, when you got the lead in the 4th quarter, when you got to run the ball, go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
On 2nd and goal, they give it to him again. See if he's got a nose for the goal line. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this, who punches the ball in the end zone consistently, almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the run.
Touchdown, Ohio State. And the pummeling has started. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find...
A full dive to haul that one in. And the Nittany Lions racing to the line in a hurry-up. Just when you thought that ball was out of reach, nothing appeared to be out of his reach there.
Yeah, he says just throw it up and I'll go get it. To track the ball all the way down the field and dive and lay out with that body control, that is a special catch.
Going up top on 1st down. He'll take another shot here. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in the game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, 4th quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Using the quick game. And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally dragged him down. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his op.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead on how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Right, keep the offense rolling, trying to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
And that's why you got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on them.
Smart move to keep it on the ground.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong. And I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out of the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
Fast motion from the offense. He'll take it himself. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
Okay,
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
And on fourth down, they'll take a knee, but this was just about over. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And they'll take a knee on fourth down, happy with their performance so far, and they'll turn it over in the waning moments. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still third and goal. And they take a knee on fourth down.